once again, welcome back to the DSA DAX series. Myself, Dax Patel, and today we're gonna solve Leetcode question number 344, reverse a string. Okay, and this is day 21 of our DSA series, and today's our phase 2 will started of DSA, where we move to the medium level and higher level concepts and topics. Okay, so stay consistent for like upcoming topics and today. Okay, and this is series where we can start it from beginner absolute scratch to the master DSM. Okay, and if you not watch yesterday's video, you can check out the yesterday video link in I button. Yesterday we solved question number 709. It is basically two lowercase. Okay, in those questions we just taken and value of a sky, converted it to the number value of number system, and then convert back to the smaller case, adding plus 32 and return the string. Okay, so I hope you got clear about yesterday's question. Now we move to the tomorrow's question. It's reverse string, and from tomorrow's we are moving to the higher level. So you have to stay consistent, complete to each and every day's DSA, so you can like on a track to master DSA. Okay, and today's format is firstly I'll explain the questions. Okay, then example of it's given, then we discuss approaches of this, and after that we can write one code for that. Okay, then discuss time and space complexity, and at the end we move to the tomorrow's questions basic details. Okay, without wasting time we can start with the question explanation. So the question is write a function, okay, that reverse a string. Okay, you have to just write a function. They clearly mention write a function. They don't tell us to uh, return function or like values. Okay, just write a function. You don't have to return anything. Okay, the input string is given as an array of characters. Okay, the input string is given as an array of characters. As you're given an string of like characters. Okay, array of characters, you must do this by modifying the input array in place with order of 1 extra memory. So the space complexity of this, we whatever we code write is must be order of 1. Okay, so it's basically directly telling you can't take a new array, you just have to modify the given array. Okay, and like it's basically array, string is basically array of characters. Okay, the given is characters in form of array, and this array called the as. Okay, so we'll move to the example part so you can more clear about the question. So yeah, first example one we can see here that example one. Okay, given s is hello. Okay, each is each character and is stored in our array. We have to reverse it. So starting with o l l e h, this is the reverse output of that. We have to take the array, we have to reverse it, and we don't have to return it. We just have to reverse it, like write a function which can reverse this. Okay, input entered by the Leetcode test cases, we just have to write a function. Okay, which can perform this task. Okay, and we don't want we don't have to return that part, we just have to write a code. Okay, so now we move to the conditions about that. So s dot length is between 1 to 10 to the power 5 range. Okay, it's simple. Okay, length we don't matter in this part. Okay, s of I is a printable ASCII character. Okay, yeah, they given us valid ASCII character. Okay, they don't given us anything which is not in our ASCII. They given us valid ASCII character, so we can perform this is simply. Okay, no special like condition needed here. So I hope you got clear about questions. Okay, so now we move to the approaches part of this question. So for this question, okay, main thing we have to follow is space complexity remain as same. Okay, we don't have to declare any new array, or we don't have to declare new array or new string. We have to work on this given. Okay, so for that we take like a simple system while loop. uh, Take one variable left and another is right. Okay, store the value which comes from zero index of left side, right also we store zero. The left like check for here h, okay, and write 0 is o, okay. Then take a temp variable, store h in a temp, okay. Then o replace with h, so our 0 becomes like h becomes o, and again we have h value, so we can add h value to here, okay, from temp, okay. Again once we run, for end of the array we use plus plus, okay. So basically we can iterating from our given array from both side, left side to right side, so we remember what value we know, and we can, okay, I'll write the code so you can get more clear about this question. So first we want take one depth variable, let left, okay, starting from 0, let left is 0, let right, okay. So basically right we have to, no, we don't take directly 0, we have to like want end of the like length of our array, so s dot length, okay, minus 1, because last index, nth index is the length, n is length of index, okay, but the last index is n minus 1, so we have to minus 1. So now we have our left and right both variable, one is starting, one is ending. For this we have to take while loop, because we have to run for an condition. So while our given left, okay, is less than right, because at the middle, like you can see here, okay, 0, and this index is 4 index, okay, here a 1, and it's become 3, again this is small, here 2 and 2, okay, this is fine. If there is 2 and 2, break the loop and directly end the code, okay. But until we come to the equal, we have to run this, so that's why using while left is less than right, so we can continue this. Then you have to take one temp variable, okay, temp variable to store, okay, we have to directly changing, that's why we want temp variable, temp equal to s of left, okay. Now here one critical thing, you just have to see and understand what is happening. We take s left value, okay, s of left value, and store in tab, okay. Now we change the s of left value to the s of right value, okay. Now we swap the last index value with the first index value. Now also we have to change last index value with the first, so we use right, s right, okay, is equal to temp, okay, because you already stored s of left value in temp, so we can again use temp value to this. Now you can clearly see that we completed swapping between first and last element with taking just extra one variable, not taking entire array or string, okay. But we take an variable, okay, it can't be affected as like order of n, it won't remain order of 1. Now for next iteration we have to use left value should be increased, left plus plus, but for right we have to decrease it value, because we are coming to this side, so right we have to use right minus minus, okay. So this is part completed, okay. So where we starting from left 0 to the increasing, so left plus plus, and for right side we decreasing value, so left right minus minus. So I'll run for test cases, okay, okay, spelling mistake, okay. So you can see that our answer is accepted. So this is the basically whatever we're doing in this question, it's we take the variable, store the current value in that, okay, and then what variable we storing, okay. I'll explain from the starting. Whatever we're doing is here, taken and temp variable, temporary variable, then take left value, okay, s left value from like beginner value, store in temp variable, then our s temp value will modify with the layer or ending last variable, okay. After modification, the last variable we can modify with the temp variable value, okay. So here you can see that temp, okay, which contains our left side value, s left, Okay, and after that s left should be changed with right, and right at the end change with same. Okay, so I hope you got clear about this. Okay, now we submit this question. So this is basically like we are in phase 2, so the typical question started. You can see that there is this question has 477 test cases. Okay, and now all of the questions which we are gonna solve in next step. Okay, each question has like multiple test cases. You have to write code over according to that. Okay, now this below condition are gonna important for you. Okay, and like this you have to take and don't take have to extra memory. Your space complexity is to be order of one, time complexity is order of one, like that questions are coming next. Okay, so for this question, our space complexity is order of one, you can know. When time complexity is order of n, we taking one loop to the starting to the end of the our like array's length. Okay, so I hope you got clear about today's question. And if you find any doubt, just ask me in comments. Okay, and any new approach you can try, you have to try by multiple approaches, so you can better understand DSA. So now we move to the tomorrow's question part. Okay, so okay guys, so now we move to the tomorrow's question. So tomorrow you're gonna solve question number 557. Keywords word in a string triple right, basically questions name. So given a string, reverse the order of character in each word within a sentence while still preventing white space and initial word order. Okay, so it's basically what this is trying to say. You have to reverse a whole word. Okay, but the sentence should be in a their given like order. Like if they given us a hello myself Dax Patel, so the sentence form is like that. The first word is hello. Okay, then white space, then my. Okay, 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 then myself, then space, and then my name. Okay, so the order should be same, and white spaces are also at the same place where at the starting and then just you have to reverse the word. Okay, and each and everything should be same. Okay, so here are given and let's take lead code contest. Okay, so here are replaced with this. Okay, and capital should be capital, small should be small. Okay, and it's like that, but the white space should be at their place, and the word only is reverse. One more example is given. Okay, you can check out this example also, and you have to try this question. Okay, and the condition is given is s dot length is between 1 to the 5 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, s contains printable ASCII characters. Okay, ASCII, all ASCII characters should be used in this question is valid ASCII characters, so you don't have to worry about that. S does not contain any leading or trailing spaces. Okay, the one more thing they clear to us. Okay, there are not leading or trailing spaces in the question. White space should be only one. Okay, if like between Mr. and Ding should be spaces only one, not trailing spaces. There is at least one word in S. Okay, the S tree contains only one word. Okay, in like very less word cases. All the word in S are separated by single spaces. Each and every word is like separated by single spaces, so you can directly check it and like swap it. Okay, so you have to try this question. Okay, and again you can solve this question and just post it on LinkedIn and Twitter like hashtag J2022 question completed and mention me. Okay, and if you find any doubts about today's video, just ask me in comments. I'll answer your doubts. Okay, and if you not started yet DSA series, start with the phase 1 day 1 video, so you can start from absolute beginners, so understanding logic building and each and everything what we have learned. Okay, so and link in I button for checkout and playlist. And if you want today's code or explanation and notes, just check out our GitHub repo where each and everything should be day wise uploaded. Okay, so now meet on tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching the video.